finds Rosario and can't get it to go. Now what a first half for Jermaine Peterson.
Welcome back to the Dunkin' Donuts Center in Providence, Rhode Island. Friars on top 55-38 at halftime, and so far it's been great for the Friars shooting. Not so good for Rutgers in the first half, and it's all about Jermaine Peterson. An outstanding first half for the Friars.
He had a major first half, better than 20 points and better than 10 rebounds, double-double. And I thought Providence had great balance as well to complement his effort.
And quiet for Mike Rosario. The Friars have really shut down Rutgers, especially Rosario.
Well, they played him a box of one, so they had someone trailing him at all times. Other people did step up in that first half. Johnson that time with the three. Njai inside. Jonathan Mitchell did a good job. So you had some people getting the job done. Patrick Jackson right there with the three. But it was all perimeter for Rutgers. And Providence got a better look from the perimeter as well as inside. Curry with the penetration right there. So they got it to the goal. They also shot threes, but it was dominance by number 21, Jermaine Peterson, both from the inside and the perimeter in that first half as he dominated the play. And Providence really shot the lights out for the first 20 minutes.
Hey guys, I have a familiar face here in the crowd. It's Jeff McDermott. Jeff, how you doing?
I'm doing all right, enjoying the game.
What do you think of this team so far? You have any advice for them?
Oh, they're doing well. We just need to finish the game out, get the W.
You miss this place?
Definitely.
Oh, this is a big time. This was a career type night. He was just a highlight reel in the first half, scoring inside, dunking, hitting three-point shots, one-handed slams. He had one there. He had one an inbounds alley-oop. Going up against one of the nation's best shot blockers, and Njai with the left-handed hook. 29 points, 19 rebounds.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Dunkin' Donuts Center in Providence for the Cox Sports Television NBC 10 College Basketball Postgame Show. The Providence College Friars 94-81 winners over the Rutgers Scarlet Knights here in front of a crowd of just over 7,500 people. Got to see a good one tonight as the Friars bounce back after that disappointing loss to Louisville on this very same floor Wednesday night earlier this week. Frank Carpano along with Joe Hassett. And I know that the coach after the Louisville game wasn't happy with the second half performance in that game and hinted that there may be some lineup changes. And obviously that inspired the Friars tonight because they came out in the first half and they lit it up. Especially, and we have to start off, the first name we have to mention is Jermaine Greedy Peterson, who had a double-double in the first half of tonight's game. He was coming off of a game against Louisville where he had 3 points and 5 rebounds. Tonight, Greedy led the way for the Friars. As we mentioned, a double-double in the first half. He finished with a career-high 29 points and had 20 rebounds, Joe.
Well, Greedy was really something in that first half. He played with a vengeance out there, making up for the last ball game. But he was fabulous the whole game. He went inside with his good shots, and he did a good shot from the outside. He took the three-pointers that weren't forced. And when he went to the basket, he went strong. I mean, his dunks were vicious. But, I mean, I thought they did a great job the whole ball game of playing with intensity, Frank. I mean, they came out, they didn't have any, 3 or 4 minute lull like they did against Louisville. They came out and played solid defense and offense in that first half.
It was very obvious from the start that the Friars were very active, that they were inspired, if that's a good word to use. No standing around tonight. They were running after every loose ball, trying to grab every rebound tonight, and it certainly showed.
Oh, well, Coach Keno went to practice and said, listen, you guys want to play, you're going to have to work hard to play. And in Big East, you got to show up for 2 halves. You know, they played a good half, the first half against Louisville. But this ball game here, they played solid in that first half. They were physical, they got to the basket, and played great defense. And that's the key. When they play good defense, Frank, they win. At St. John's, they held St. John's to 59 points on the road. They won the ball game. In this ball game here, they held Rutgers to 33 points in the first half at a 20-point lead.
The Friars made Rutgers turn over the ball 7 times in the first half, Joe, and on each turnover, the Friars were able to convert and make points out of those turnovers.
Well, at one point in the ball game, Rutgers had 10 turnovers, the Friars had 20 points, and that's fabulous playing when you do that against a team. You can convert the turnovers into points. Now, Rutgers is a team, Frank, that has more turnovers than assists on the year, so the Friars knew that. Came in, used their press, get some turnovers, get some easy baskets.
The Friars had as much as a 22-point lead at the half, and then in the second half, that lead was as large as 19 points, but Rutgers was able to cut back, and with 1:22 to go, actually no, 58 seconds to go, they were able to cut it to 7 points. Why is that, Joe?
Free throws. I mean, the Friars were 5 for 15 in the second half with 1 point shooting free throws. And, you know, they're one of the top 3 or 4 free throw shooting teams in the league. The top 2 teams are Villanova and Marquette at 70%. The Friars are at 69 coming into the game. They just couldn't make free throws in the second half. And it becomes contagious. Guys start missing, and everybody starts missing. Even Sherrod Curry shoots 85% for the year. They missed 2 out of 3 during that stretch.
Well, the Friars in the second half, 13 for 27 from the free throw line, so they've got something to work on.
Well, that's why the game got ugly down at the end. A lot of fouls going on and kept them in the ball game, kept Rutgers in the ball game. So I think having the big lead in the first half, playing with great intensity, helped the Friars, because down the stretch, making those free throws didn't matter as much. They just would have put the game away earlier.
All right, the Friars 94-81 winners over Rutgers tonight here at the Dunkin' Donuts Center. Joe and I will be back in just a few minutes from the Dunkin' Donuts Center in Providence.